All right. Hello, everyone. How are you? It's Kei. So this is the 12th of August 2022 on Friday. So happy Friday to everyone. And thank you for joining on this another live stream today on my YouTube channel. So looks like markets are active today. Lots of pairs like Swiss franc pairs are trending right now, and pound pairs are also active. So let's see. I wonder if you took any trades today. All right, so let me switch screen now. Okay, and before starting, as a quick disclaimer, as usual, today's contents, well, actually the contents of my YouTube channel is basically based on my own experience and knowledge. So when you take trades, please do with your own risk management. And also, if you can please follow the guidelines and rules on the chat, that would be great. All right, and also recently there are so many spams in social media, and somebody uses my name, Forexkei, and creates some fake accounts and spam others. So please be careful. I don't do Telegram, I don't do Instagram, I don't do Facebook. I used to use Facebook, but I don't do it anymore. And I never sent direct messages to anyone. So please be careful. In case if you see my account on these social medias, or in case you receive my direct message through the social media, most likely they are fake spams. So please be careful. The best way to reach me is by email. Okay, so let's see. Thank you for joining, everyone. Dirk, Asif, and Kush, thank you for joining. Sarosh, good to see you too. All right, Cal, thank you for joining also. And Homan, Wisdom, and Sofian. Arvid, good to see you too. All right, Augustine, James, Jai, and Kush. All right, and Crypto, thank you for joining as well. Great to see you. So yeah, now let's check some charts today. Let me switch to a trading view. And I actually took the trade on the pound Swiss franc, and I closed it because there was a big news in the US. First, let me see what I saw it. There's a big news in 2 p.m. UTC. There was a Michigan sentiment report in the US. So that's why I couldn't set the break-even line before the news. So I closed it with some profit. So I have no positions right now, but let's see what's happening on other markets. So let's see. First, I checked the daily time frame. So Euro USD is continuously bearish to me overall, because as you can see, the market has been resisted by the descending trend line. So I think from here the market goes down. And also this level is a previous supports. I think I will talk about this more on the Sunday's forecast. But the market was exactly resisted by the previous supports. So from that reason also, I think Euro USD goes down from here. Today is bearish, so this might be a bearish reverse. It might be. Yep. So let's see. And I've seen lots of other pairs trending, like Euro AUD is also trending down. It broke the support. And Kumo is going down. Tenko Span B is down. Tenko Span A is also down. And Kijun Sen is down, Tenkan Sen down. Price below the Tenkan Sen, Chikou Span below candles. So it's bearish. Yeah, so the market broke the supports, and I think that it goes down to 1.4326 level. So finally, looks like we start to see some new trends. So I hope it continues until the end of August. Yeah, so let's see. So yeah, this is bearish. I think lower time frames. 4 hour is now Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, so it may retrace. There is a long pin bar 4 hours ago. So this means that there are strong resistances. So I think this downtrend will be continuous. I think it will break support and continue to go down. And 1 hour shows this is also downtrend. You can draw the descending trend line in 1 hour, and this is bearish. Yep. So I think I will look for the selling edge after the break of the 1 hour support, 1.4444. So yeah, I think I will put down arrow below that support. So that is my trade plan. Yeah, so let's see what else we can find. Let me try to fit this into the page. Okay, you can see these change percentages on the right. I was also watching the Euro Swiss franc today. Euro Swiss franc broke the support and it's going down. Kumo is looking very good. Whenever you see charts by Ichimoku Kinko Hyo, you better focus on the Kumo thickness. When the Kumo thick like this means this is stable downtrend. So I was watching Euro Swiss franc, this is bearish, broke the support, and also Pound Swiss franc. Pound Swiss franc Kumo is also looking good. It's got a nice thickness to it, not too thin like before. When it's thin like this, the market retraces. But when it's thick and long like this, usually the market breaks and goes down continuously. So I think, Pound Swiss franc looks also good. Still looks good. So I took the trade on the Pound Swiss franc today. Let me share the screenshots of my entry and exit. Excuse me. So as for my exit, let me see if we can find it. Yeah, for the exit, for the entry, sorry, for the entry timing, this was my trade today. This is a screenshot on TradingView. So this was exactly when I took the trade. Yeah, I took the trade on the 10:30 AM UTC because I saw this downtrend in the daily chart and downtrend also in 1 hour. And Pound Swiss franc also is actually is going down in the 5 minute. So I see daily's down, 1 hour's down, and 5's down. So this was my entry timing. So basically, so every time I enter trades, I do these screening charts by higher time frames from daily and 4 hour down to the 5 minute to trade. So yeah, I took the trade here. And then after that, it went down towards my direction. This is a screenshot on MT5. So to analyze, I use the trading view, and to take trades, I use this MT5. So after I took the trade here, the market went down, and then I took I lowered the stop loss. Originally, my stop loss was above here, 42 pips above, but then because the breakout, I lowered it above the previous high in the 5. And then after that, what happened was I was waiting for the break-even timing to come, but it didn't come today, and I closed before the news in the US. So basically, I closed it here. I closed somewhere around here. So I took some profit. So that was the only trade I took today. No other trades. I was basically away from the charts this morning. And this afternoon, I got a couple of meetings. So, and I took early dinner and came here. So yeah, no trades for myself still. But pound Swiss franc continuously looking good. Let me check 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour is now flat and 30 is also flat. So this is not the best time to trade right now. But let's see, Euro Swiss franc, it's down on the daily. And 1 hour is also down. Okay, so Euro Swiss franc looks good today, right now, to trade. So maybe we can discuss the entry timing today. All right. Yeah, thank you for joining, everyone. Good to see you again. All right, Kevin, thank you for joining also. MK, good to see you. And Rupendra, good to see you too. And Win, thank you for joining also. All right, Wisdom, thank you for joining also. Good to see you. All right, and look, TikTok and Kush, Mad, and Jose, thank you for joining also. Yeah, so let's see. Oh, there should be sound. I think the sound is working okay. Okay, so yeah, so let's look into the 5 minute on the Euro Swiss franc and discuss on the entry timing. Okay, and looks good. Right now, this is looking good because there's a nice squeeze on the Bollinger Bands and about to expand, about to break the support. And dead cross is about to happen. So I think this is really good. This is a good setup. So again, whenever I take trades, whenever I look for the pair to trade, I first check the daily time frame. I hope I'm not going too fast. So let me do step by step here. So when I screen charts, first I check the daily time frame and the 4-hour time frame and see which one is trending. In this case, daily is trending down because Kumo down, Kijun Sen down, Chikou span below candles. And then in the 4-hour chart, it's also going down. Kumo is looking good, Kijun Sen is down, Chikou span below candles, so that's good. So once I confirm downtrend on either daily or the 4-hour time frame, in this case both time frames are trending, but if I only see one of these time frames trending, I take it and go down to 1 hour or 30 and see if 1 hour 30 are also trending. So I check 1 hour and 1 hour is trending down right now because again, Kumo is down, Kijun Sen down, Tenkan Sen down, and the Chikou span below candles. This is what I mean by the confirmation part. This is what I do as a confirmation. Because you know, if you look at the higher time frames like the daily or the 4-hour chart, you see downtrend. You see the market has been downtrending, but at times it retraces like this. They retrace and retrace. So you don't want to get caught by these retracements. Whenever you take trades, you have to be on this part. You want to trade. So for example, you want to trade this part. You want to trade this part. You want to trade this part. You don't want to trade here. You don't want to trade here because it's retracing. And how to capture the retracement is done by 1 hour or 30. Because if 1 hour is also trending down, that means the market is stably downtrending. It's not retracing in higher time frame. So that's what I mean by the confirmation part. And this confirmation part is clear on this Euro Swiss franc right now because 1 hour is down. Again, Kumo is down, Kijun Sen down, Tenkan Sen down, and Chikou span below candles. So I go down to the 5 minute and look for an entry timing. So I don't just trade just because the market is trending, because it may retrace also. So to exactly capture the right timing to entry, I look for the entry timing, and I do this on the 5 minute. In the 5 minute, I take multiple confirmations, but I don't use Ichimoku. I use stochastics, and Bollinger Bands and other tools to trade. So yeah, for now, I think this is a good setup. I think the market broke the support and band walking is happening right now. And there's a dead cross on stochastics. I think we got multiple confirmations here. I also use the Fibonacci level. The way I use Fibonacci is from top to bottom or bottom to top when it's uptrend in the 5-minute. So in this case, my question is if this bounce was trustable for this continuous bearish trend. If this is not trustable, then I don't want to take a trade. But if this is trustable, then I want to trade. So how to verify if this was trustable or not is by using the Fibonacci bounce, Fibonacci tool retracement. So I use the Fibonacci tool and I draw it from top to down, top to bottom here, and see if this level is one of these 4 levels. And looks like in this case, the market did not really respect any of these lines, so I don't use Fibonacci here. But if the market was exactly bounced on the 38%, for example, then I take this as a confirmation that the market goes down continuously here. Or 23.6% we can use, or 50%, or 61.8% we can use one of these levels in Fibonacci. But in this case, in this example, there's no respect on any of these levels, so I don't use this one. Okay, and but now there's a stochastics is dead crossing. That's one of the signs, looks like. But now the market is going up, so maybe we have to wait for another breakout to sell. Yeah, and also I do see the price action. So let me just cancel these Bollinger Bands, and I also look at the price action. Basically, I'm a price action trader, so price action I check on all the time frames. But especially in the 5-minute, when I enter the trades, I do look at the price action more closely. So in this example, I look for the pin bar reverse, pin bar breakout, or engulfing breakouts. And it looks like there is no inside bar, outside bars here on the chart. So I can't see any confirmation in these price actions. For example, previously here, there was if you look at this bearish candlestick, and if you focus on this bearish candlestick's high and low, this was inside and outside. Outside means the previous few candles has been including this candlestick, this high and low. This is outside, and outside break, which was exactly this candlestick, was the downtrend confirmation. And also inside, also this big bearish candlestick high and low is including the next candlestick. So this was also inside. So this is outside and inside bar. So when I see this in the 5-minute here, and when I see this breakout in the 5-minute here, I take that as the entry confirmation. See, like this. And then the market goes towards my direction, at least for the next couple of minutes. But for now, I don't see any engulfing inside outside here in this 5-minute price action. So that's why I still don't take trades. Looks like there is no more dead cross. So, and this is near the support still. Looks like there was 2 supports here. So if the market breaks the neckline, it becomes double bottom, and the market may go up afterwards. Or it may be range for a couple more hours or minutes. So for me, this is not an exact entry timing. But like this, I check charts, I check this bigger picture by Ichimoku Kinko Hyo and break it down to the lower time frames and to see which one of these pairs are trending and ranging and when exactly I trade or not. So in this case, I don't trade. Just because higher time frames trending down, I don't trade. Because now it's retracing back and I don't see any other confirmations to sell from here in the 5 minute. So the trades should be exact and has to be logical like this. You can't just, imagine that the market goes down and sell. It's impossible to do. So it has to be logical like this and have to be able to wait for the right timing to enter the trades. For me, this is not the right timing because I don't see any other confirmations. So again, I put back this Bollinger Bands now. And the other thing I'm watching here is a trend line. I would draw the trend line like this way in the 5 minute and see if the market respects the trend line. If it respects, then that will be descending trend line, descending P wave, and the market may break towards major direction. So this is major direction down in higher time frames, and I'm expecting the right timing to enter the trades, like in this way. But if the market breaks a trend line bullish, then it may become double bottom, and the market may go up continuously. So we'll see if the market will be respecting a trend line or not in this example. But like one by one, like this, I add confirmations and take trades or not. I decide whether I take trades or not. Okay, all right. Yeah, thanks for joining. Also, good to see you, everyone. So yeah, today I was going to be posting the video about my strategy, the higher time frame part, but I decided to do live stream today because markets are active and I've seen some live examples. So why not doing live instead of doing the video? Because we have many good examples in the markets. So yeah, so for that video, which was supposed to be uploaded today, I think I will upload either after this or maybe towards the weekend, maybe Saturday or Sunday, I will upload that video. And then another video in next Tuesday. Yeah, so which is a theme in August 2022. So yeah, Friday, this is Friday. So I was supposed to upload the video, but decided to do live today. So yeah, sorry about the confusion if you are expecting a video today. Yeah, so okay, so here, see here, this is, the market is not respecting the trend line. So it's about to, it's breaking bullish. But again, here we have to wait for the close. For this candlestick close, it takes another 3 minutes and 40 seconds. And 3 minutes and 40 seconds later, we're not still sure that this might become bearish candle and close below the trend line. So we'll see. Let's wait for another 3 and 20 seconds for this candlestick. And this is where we have to be patient. Yeah, we have to wait for the close and have to be patient like this way. And if it doesn't close below, then I will simply leave chart and check other pairs. But if it closes within the P wave still, then I think sellers still dominant. The market may go down, so I continuously look for the selling edge on this one. But yeah, looks like it's strongly bullish. Let me see which currency is strong, either Euro strong or Swiss franc weak. To know that, I check the strength chart. Okay, so Swiss franc and Euro. Okay, Euro is going down. Swiss franc is also going down. Okay, so this uptrend is happening because of the weak Swiss franc right now. So yeah, and this, because this is Swiss franc, it can be very spiky. You know, Swiss franc pairs are spiky, very spiky, volatile, and it changes the direction, you know, next minute. So yeah, I'm actually thinking to take out the Swiss franc pairs on my watch list, but still now I still keep them, but I may not take them if my results are not really becoming good for the next couple months. Okay, so it's going up. Looks like it's closing above the trend line. Still, we have to wait for 1 minute. But at this rate, looks like it closes above the trend line. And it might become double bottom. And neckline can be broken bullish. And then the market changes the direction up like this way. So yeah, let's see. All right. Okay, we have to wait for another 27 seconds. Okay, looks like it closes above. Yeah. So just wait for a couple more seconds. Another 10 seconds. Okay, so 10 seconds later, the market closed above the trend line. So it did not respect. That means it doesn't go down anymore soon, at least. So when I see this, I simply stay away. I delete the lines, and I will simply walk away and check other charts. Okay, so let's check some other ones. But I hope you get the idea of what to wait for to trade. Okay, so let's see. All right, good to see you, everyone. Thank you for joining. Also, all right, Hussein says, what is your view on gold for the next week? Gold has been ranging, so we have no idea which way it's going. Yeah, briefly, XAU USD, right? This is daily chart gold, it's range. So we have to wait for the break of the Kumo, and afterwards we'll be bullish. Yeah, the market is going into Kumo and it becomes very spiky. But my view is bullish overall. I mean, if it breaks Kumo, then that will become bullish. If it doesn't, that might be bearish or range. There was previously 2 supports in this area. So if it will be resisted at 1794.883, then it may go down this way. Yeah, so that is my view on gold. All right. Yeah. Okay, Mars says, little confused about the 5-minute entry. Could you show me on pound AUD today where the correct 5-minute entry was? Oh, I took the trade on pound Swiss franc. I took the trade on the pound Swiss franc. So this was my trade today. I took the trade at 10:30 UTC AM. And so yeah, I was seeing this dead cross. As for the confirmations, I saw the dead cross and the trend line bounce. The trend line, the market was below the trend line. That was also the confirmation that I was expecting the market breaks this way. And also the counter trend line. This is what I mean by the counter trend line break. So yeah, with these confirmations, I took sell here. I took sell on 1.14290. And afterwards, let me also again explain my entry, about my entry today and exit. So it was pound Swiss franc. I go down to the 5-minute. So I took sell here on this, or on the next candlestick here, sorry. I took the sell, and then afterwards the market went up, but it didn't renew higher. So this was the previous high, and if the market breaks that high, I was thinking to exit, but it didn't break. It didn't break, but instead it went down towards major direction. Major direction was bearish when I took sell, so I keep holding, and then it went down this way, reversing wave happened, and breakout. And then afterwards, the market went down to here and retraced a little bit. So I moved the stop loss to here, to 1.14413. Originally, my stop loss was 1.14720. This was my SL. This was my sell entry. This was my sell entry. The market went down towards my direction. And then I moved the stop loss to here. So this is now I'm risking 0.5 or 0.6% only. So from here to stop loss, originally I take 2% risk per trade. 2% risk of my account. That means if the market goes up and hit the stop loss, then I lose 2%. That's what I mean by I risk 2% per trade. So that was 2%. And this is 2%, and I lower the stop loss to here. So this is about like 0.5 or 0.6%. So if the market goes back from here, if the market goes back to stop loss, I only lose 0.6%. This is about the risk management, and that is very important. This is 0.6% risk I was taking eventually. So, and then I was waiting for the reverse N wave to happen continuously. So from here, I was waiting for the reverse N wave to set the break even, but it didn't happen. It didn't happen, but instead, the market was ranging afterwards. The market went range, like this, up and down. And then, before this big, before this big bullish candlestick over here, there was a big news. We know that there was a big news at 2 p.m. UTC today in the US, which was Michigan Sentiment Report. 2 p.m. in the US, there was a big news. So, and I wasn't able to set the break even in this condition. So I exited manually around here. I exited at 1.14211. So I exited around here. So that was my trade. And then now it's going up. So if I exit right now, I will be losing. But because I exited here, I took a very few pips of profit. But this is the non-losing mindset. The first thing you have to look for is how not to lose. How not to lose is a key. Yeah, when you trade, when you study trades, you may focus on how to make profits, but I think the most important part to think about is how not to lose. So that's how I manage the stop loss and also in exit timing for today's trade. Yeah, when I do my trade review on the last part of the August, I will also talk about this in detail. But that's how I took my entry and exit. Okay. All right. Sajid says, do you trade crypto in Binance? No, I don't. I never trade crypto. I only trade Forex, and I trade gold also, but I don't trade cryptos. I only watch as per request in this community, but I never trade. Oh, Billy says, what is the indicator at the bottom here? This is stochastics. Let me hide. Let me go here. This is called stochastics. Stochastics is one of the oscillators like RSI, MACD, stochastics. And here is my setting of the stochastics. Okay. Yeah, so let's see. So yeah, any other, let's see if I can find any other examples today. Yeah, Swiss franc is too volatile. Yeah, that's right. Swiss franc can be very volatile. So, and also spread is very wide. Usually spread becomes wider than other pairs. So yeah, have to be careful about the risk management. Otherwise, you can lose money quickly on the Swiss franc pairs. Okay, Euro AUD please. All right, let me check the Euro AUD. Starting from the daily time frame. Okay, Euro AUD is down nicely on the daily time frame because Kumo is looking down, Kijun Sen down, Tenkan Sen down, and Chikou span below candles. And 4 hour is also down. Yeah, so we have both daily and 4 down. So I take the 1 hour. 1 hour is also down nicely. So we can look for an entry chance here also. So I check the 5 minute and look for an entry timing. Right now, I can only see the band walking and the market's a bit choppy and spiky. I see wicks up and down, and the market is near the support, near the previous support. So it has to break the support first. Yeah, it has to break support. And yeah, if it breaks support, then I think I will then look for some entry confirmations. So yeah, we can monitor until the end of the live today for this one, Euro AUD, and see if we can find some entry confirmation on this. Yeah, but Euro AUD looks good. It looks trending down nicely. Yeah. Oh, my Bollinger Band setting is 20 period and deviation 1 and 2. So I use 2 bands. I use 2 Bollinger Bands. Yeah. So Euro AUD. So first of all, there is no big news today. So we can basically trade by these technical confirmations. There is nothing to worry about the news today. And then for Euro AUD, I also check the strength chart and see if this currency pair is going towards our direction. And the Euro is towards downtrend, AUD is retracing back. So that means Euro AUD is volatile because it's got the wide gap, like this is minus 40, this is 20, above 20, so this is more than 60 gap. this means that the market is volatile. So once the market goes down, it goes very fast. That's what I mean by this, the width of these two lines. However, AUD is retracing, so that means AUD is getting weak. And yeah, if AUD getting weak on the Euro AUD, that means the market goes up or retrace. So if possible, ideally speaking, we have to wait for the AUD up and Euro down to sell. But since Euro is strongly downtrending, it's bearish, I think the market will break support, I think. Yeah, there are more bearish candlesticks than bullish candlesticks. And this is near support, but looks like it's breaking the support. So yeah, I think that will be a good downtrend. There is a, I think this one is inside. Yeah, this one was an inside bar. Because this one is high and low, was engulfing the next candlestick. So if this one breaks, that will be a good sign to trade. So in this case, we wait for 1 minute and 17 seconds. And if it doesn't close below, here below 1.4439 level, then the market may go up or range. So let's see if it breaks this time. And if it breaks in sell, then the stop loss is going to be, I will take the stop loss up here, like 40 pips of stop loss. And take entry to sell. Yeah, but since this is towards the end of Friday already, the market may be quiet. So yeah, I don't think I will take a trade. But just to show you an example of what I wait for and what I look for, that will be the entry timing. Okay, close below. Okay, close below the previous engulfing candle. So that will be good timing to sell. There's a band walk. Also, pin bar reverse. We've got multiple confirmations. So entry here, stop loss on 1.4477. Yeah, so that will be the trading plan. And follow downtrend on the daily time frame. Follow downtrend on the daily time frame. So that's the plan. Yeah, but in case you trade, again, please take trades at your own risks. Okay? As a disclaimer. Okay, so but yeah, that's a plan. Okay, and let me see. Let me check some other pairs. Okay, let's see what happens on the Swiss franc pairs. Euro Swiss franc is still ranging. Pound Swiss franc is going up a little bit. So yeah, not a good timing anymore for the entries. Let's see other pound pairs. Pound USD is ranging. Pound JPY is ranging also. Pound CAD is also ranging. Pound AUD is bearish, broke a support. We just looked at it. And AUD USD is up above the Kumo, but we have a doji, so not really a good one to do it. AUD/CAD is up and bullish right now. I think AUD/CAD is good. Also, you can check the 4-hour and follow the 4-hour uptrend. I think, yeah, AUD/CAD is continuously bullish. So I think I'll come back this one next week and take entries. But yeah, it looks like finally the markets are becoming active towards the end of this week. Since yesterday, we see some nice breakouts. So at least that's a good news for the Forex traders. Yeah, the month of July and for the last 2 weeks in August was very, very difficult. The market was choppy in so many fake outs. The markets were either near support and resistances in higher time frames. But it looks like we start to see some movements in the markets. So yeah, pick the one that has stable and valid trends as per Ichimoku and follow that direction. That's the key to success in the long run. Okay, pound AUD please. The pound AUD is downtrending. Yeah. 4 hours down, 1 hour down. And in the 5 minute, this is now ranging. So yeah, you can wait for the sell below the support 1.7043 and sell. Yeah, that's the plan. Right now it's ranging. So higher time frames are going down. But in the 5 minute, it may go up. So this is not the best timing to enter the trades. In the 5 minute, you better also confirm downtrend to sell. Stochastic dead cross you can wait for, or band walk you can wait for, or some kind of a price action confirmations to sell. Okay, I think I think that's it for today's live stream in public. But yeah, again, so today I was going to post a video about my strategy as a theme in August. But since market's active today, I decided to do live. And hopefully you saw some examples on the live markets and see what I wait for and what I look for and where exactly I wait for and where exactly I take trades and where exactly I don't take trades. So yeah, I think every trade should be selective like this way. You can't trade just because the market is trending, just because the market resisted, supported. You cannot take trades. Okay, so yeah, I guess that's it for today's live stream. So again, happy Friday to everyone and hope to see you on the next one. So until I see you next time, well actually tomorrow, there will be another live stream about psychology. So I will see you tomorrow and have a great weekend and stay healthy, stay safe, and stay gold. All right. Bye for now, everyone. Mata ne. Thanks so much.